Noise Luna Ring promises lab-grade wellness tracking in a titanium band the size of your thumbnail. Either we've reached the future of wearable health, or we're about to buy an expensive piece of jewelry with pretty graphs. On paper, it's stacked aerospace-grade titanium with a diamond-like carbon coating, 5 ATM water resistance, up to 7 days of battery, skin temperature trends, HRV-based readiness, sleep staging, and all-day heart rate. Sounds criminally impressive, but here's the thing, the closer I looked, the more the story changed. Here's what caught my attention after wearing it day and night. I actually tested this for 2 full weeks, side by side with a chest strap and another smart ring. I've put the direct link to check current pricing in the description, but before you click anything, let me show you what I discovered after 14 days of testing. Here's what the Noise Luna Ring claims to do. It tracks your health 24/7, then turns all that data into actionable insights to boost sleep, recovery, and performance. Key promises: accurate readiness scoring powered by HRV, temperature, and sleep. Detailed sleep staging with personalized insights. Reliable all-day heart rate and activity detection. Lightweight, durable build with week-long battery and swim-proof design. Sounds great, right? Pretty bold claims, but here's where things get interesting. Reality check. They claim accurate readiness that reflects your recovery. What you actually get is a score that swings wildly based on shallow signals. Reality check. HRV at night is useful, but if perfusion at your finger drops because you slept with your hand under your pillow, the reading goes sideways. In my tests, a night of fragmented sleep showed a surprisingly high readiness the next morning, and another night with solid sleep but a late bedtime tanked the score. That's not recovery intelligence, that's expensive confusion. They claim precise sleep staging. Let's be real here, no ring is a sleep lab. Consumer sleep stage accuracy versus polysomnography typically lands around 60–70%. In 3 side-by-side nights with a reference device and a manual sleep diary, Luna consistently overcounted total sleep by 30–45 minutes, mislabeling late-night doom scrolling as light sleep and missing some awake time before dawn. The plot twist: the graphs look gorgeous so it feels scientific, but the underlying model still depends on motion plus heart signal estimates, which are inherently limited. They claim reliable heart rate for workouts. What you actually get is 2 different products. At rest, the ring is fine, tracking within 2–3 BPM of a Polar H10 chest strap. During HIIT, it fell behind by 15–25 BPM and lagged on peaks and recoveries. Here's why: PPG on the finger struggles with motion artifacts and vasoconstriction. That's not Luna's fault alone, it's physics, but the marketing doesn't tell you your intervals will look like a rounded staircase. They claim 7 days of battery. With everything enabled and 3 workouts, I saw 4 to 5 days, not 7. There's no scandal here, that's typical, but you should know the real-life number, not the lab ideal. They claim durable DLC-coated titanium. The ring feels great and looks premium on day 1. But wait, there's more. The black coating picked up micro scuffs within the first week. Not deep scratches, just tiny marks that catch light. If you lift, climb, or even desk bump a lot, expect patina. Here's where things get interesting. The app. Sync is generally fine, but I saw delayed data filling in batches, and on 2 mornings, HRV and temperature took hours to appear. Insights are polished but generic. A lot of the coaching reads like wellness fortune cookies: hydrate more, go to bed earlier, consider a lighter day. Useful, but not rocket science. And as of my test, data export is limited, so if you're a spreadsheet nerd, prepare to be underwhelmed. I also dug through dozens of user reviews across Amazon and forums. Common threads: sizing kit confusion, rings feeling looser when fingers are cold, step counts inflated on long drives, and occasional charging quirks where the dock needs a receipt. None of that is catastrophic, but stack them up and it turns into tech roulette. Sleep tracking. In practice, total sleep duration tends to be optimistic if you lounge in bed. Sleep stages fluctuate night to night in ways that don't always map to how you actually feel. My baseline: Luna overestimated sleep by roughly 10% versus a sleep diary and an EEG headband. Deep sleep is especially slippery. Consumer devices often misclassify stillness as deep. Here's what nobody tells you: sleep staging is a nice trend, not a diagnosis. Heart rate and HRV. At rest and overnight, readings were within a couple BPM of a chest strap, and HRV trends looked plausible. Except for one night I slept on my hand, which produced a ridiculous spike. During runs and hit, the ring lagged. If you train by zones, a wrist or chest strap is still king. Battery life. With continuous tracking and 2 to 3 workouts, expect 5 days. A top-up from 10% to full took about an hour in my tests. That's fine, but the 7-day promise is best case. Travel mode and fewer workouts can stretch it. Build in comfort. Light, low profile, and comfortable enough to forget at night. Titanium helps with weight and the interior is smooth. DLC looks stealthy but will show micro wear. Silver finishes hide it better. Sizing kit is helpful but fingers swell and shrink with weather, so pick the snug option or it may twist during swims. App and ecosystem. The dashboards are clean but insights are surface level. Limited third-party integrations and data exports are not robust. If you want to sync to training tools or do your own analysis, you'll hit walls. What the marketing doesn't mention: a pretty app does not equal deeper context. Verdict: buy with caution. If you want a comfortable, low-profile ring for broad trends, resting HRV direction, temperature deviations, and a nudge to sleep more, Luna delivers a decent snapshot. Pros: lightweight titanium build, good battery for a ring, water resistance, simple daily scores. Cons: sleep stage accuracy that feels optimistic, readiness swings that don't always match reality, mediocre workout app insights that read generic, and some finish scuffing. If the price dips low enough and you value discrete tracking over precision, it's fine. If you want the most mature ring experience, look at our Rajan 3. If you're in India and care about integrations and training metrics, compare Ultrahuman Ring Air. Save your money for what matches your goals, not the prettiest graphs. Stay savage out there. Thanks for watching. If this review saved you from wasting money or helped you find something actually worth buying, I've put the link to check current pricing and read more reviews in the description. And hey, if you do decide to buy through my link, it helps fund these investigations without costing you extra. Got questions or want me to pit Luna against another ring in a head-to-head? Drop a comment. Next up, I'm testing whether smart rings can actually replace a fitness watch. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Catch you in the next one.